Hey skaters, I wanted to give you some exercises for off-ice jumps and off-ice jump prep. So I'm going to teach you a couple explosive exercises you can do if you have a hallway or a deck or something with just a little stretch. I'm going to work here in the driveway. So the first thing I'm going to do is really explosive skips. And I want you to notice how both of my arms move to the front as my free leg comes through, okay? This is just like regular skipping, so if you need to remind yourself what that feels like first, please do so. And then we're going to try to launch up in the air a little bit more than normal with both hands in front each time the knee comes forward, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate that now. So you're going to end up with a free leg position that looks like an H. Make sure the knee and the foot come through. You don't want to make a 4, you want to make an H. And the arms will come forward at the same time. Not up, but just to about shoulder length, or shoulder level. Alright, so I'm going to do that one more time. So the foot that leaves the ground, you want to make sure you're really springing through the ball of the foot and your toes are the last thing to leave. So it's kind of pointing down towards the ground. I'm going to do one sideways so that you can see that side shape, okay? So those are high knee skips. The next thing I'm going to have you work on is called quarters. So we're going to be taking off and landing on both feet simultaneously. So right and left foot leave the ground, right and left foot reach the ground. And it's called quarters, so we're going to rotate a quarter each time. What I want you to try to do with your upper body is prep that left shoulder front. So it's going to look like this. Square the hips. Prep the left shoulder front and prep the right shoulder back, okay? So there's a little bit of a core twist here, but we're keeping our spine in line. So you don't want to lean any direction. You don't want to let your hips get out of line. Hips are square, knees are square, toes are square, meaning pointing straight forward. And you're going to break the shoulder to the side, okay? Break the line here. So when you do this quarter rotation, you're going to take off of both feet at the same time, and you're going to gather the arms, really just bending from the elbow down, okay? So don't do anything crazy with the arms here because it will affect your core. Keep the core strong, and we are going to launch off of both feet, land on both feet. And you're going to be rotating counterclockwise, okay? So now you see the side view. I'm going to bend, press and gather. Rotating a quarter of a rotation each time, all right? So once you do that, you can try to spring in a little bit of a quicker rhythm. It's gonna look like this. So the landing of one becomes the takeoff of the next one. After you feel comfortable with quarters, if you feel like you're dropping your shoulders or losing your hips, keep to the quarters before moving on to a half rotation, okay? Just keep doing those quarters until you feel the core stay really balanced. And once you feel that, we're going to go ahead and move on to half rotations. So I'm going to end up facing directly front, okay? Once that feels comfortable, you turn the takeoff, or the landing into the takeoff, which will look like this. And notice my arms are never ever changing direction or over rotating with the shoulders. Shoulders stay in this position, arms bend at the elbows, okay? So the landing of one is the takeoff of the next. Well, you can see I dropped my left shoulder there a little bit, but I'm out of practice, so here we go, one more time. That was better. All right, so I want you guys to work on quarter and half rotations for now. And the next exercise I want to teach you is a proper landing position, yay! So this is an important position because it kind of stems from our stroking, where the standing leg is bent at the ankle and the knee with minimal bend in the hip, and we're going to have an extended free leg that's really straight and locked out. You want to keep that free leg engaged to encourage more balance, okay? So we're going to just pop into a landing position and see what it feels like. The beautiful thing is if you just corrected your shoulders and their chest alignment on the quarters, then you've already got the landing position, okay? So when we land, like I said, the shoulders don't move that much. So your landing position will simply be an extension from the elbows to the fingertips. I like to teach it kind of like I'm reading 12:15 on a clock, okay? So from here, you're going to press your right foot down into the ground, really pressing down to find that stability. And as you lower in your standing leg, you rise in the free leg, okay? Kind of like when we're doing forward stroking, which you all know. So we're going to lower in our right side, lift in our left, rise up, and we're just going to do a couple of these touches, okay? Upper body never moves. You do feel a slight twist in your core. And you're going to lower, pressing the knee right over the right middle toe, okay? You should all be standing on your right foot. Good. Now, a lot of times we think when we're doing a landing position, it's like this. Ah! It's like classic, oh, you're an ice skater. Can you go like this? We don't want to look like that. So you need to keep this free leg nice and firm. You don't want any movement in this. If you're having a hard time with that, you can try this exercise where you hold the free leg position or the landing position, shake it, and freeze. Shake it, and freeze. You're gonna really engage your glute, your quad, and your calf muscle in order to keep it from jiggling like that. Ugh, don't want that, no. So we're gonna extend here. And we're really gonna try to keep the sides of our waist nice and tall, not collapsing left or right, okay? So I'm going to have you guys work on those high knee skips, okay? Like your arms and your free leg are connected. I feel like I'm picking up my free leg as I go. And now you're gonna go ahead and move on to your quarter jumps and your half rotations. This. Keeping your focus straight over your belly button, not looking right or left. Half. Good, landing nice and square. And then a couple landing positions. So all you're gonna do here is establish the shoulders. Plie, rise up, plie, rise up, plie, rise up. Maybe about 5 reps, 3 sets, okay? So that means do that over and over 5 times for 3 sets. So there are 3 pretty basic jump exercises for you to get rotating and bursting up into the air off ice, so that when we get back on the ice, you are going to feel so much stronger and so much more aware of what your body's doing, okay? So you guys give these a try. Make sure you feel comfortable with them because the next video I send over is going to be a little more challenging, okay? I miss you all. Try to keep moving. Try to stay flexible. Try to do some strengthening and just do the best you can, okay? And if you can't do any of that, just know I miss you, and hopefully we can get back on the ice soon. So I hope you're all well, and I hope your family is well, and a big aloha from Hawaii. Miss you guys.